As an emergency room physician, I worked in level 1 trauma centers for years. I know what happens back there. One ambulance after another, with injured patients and lives that are changed forever. I understand. I took care of those people. Thank you. Now, as an attorney, my team and I care for the same people, but in a different way, working to get our clients' lives back to normal. If you've been injured, our medical and legal expertise provides a unique advantage. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
Alrighty, crew, let's talk about what's going to happen here. Temperatures starting to fall over the eastern plains late Thursday. That's just the leading edge of the cold air. The Arctic air arrives early Friday morning. So for a lot of spots, the official high temperature on Friday occurs while you're sleeping. Because once the Arctic air comes in, the temperatures drop during the morning and then they don't really recover. And will be quite a bit warmer really through the weekend over the mountain areas. The Arctic front will announce its arrival with wind. That in some cases will pick up over 30 miles per hour with the front surging west through the course of the morning. And really it's the combination of the Arctic air and the wind that is my biggest concern, more so than the snow here over the weekend, because the wind chill is going to drop in a really big way. We'll get a couple gusty areas over the mountains as well, but the temperatures will be a little bit warmer there, so wind chill not as much of a concern as what we'll have over the eastern plains, where behind the Arctic front, some of us during the day on Friday are going to drop below zero and well below zero at that in some cases, especially up across the Palmer Divide where the wind is kind of maximized, and then obviously we'll keep the wind chill even as the wind pulls back some into early Saturday morning below zero in some spots. As the Arctic air comes in, it'll kick off some flurries and some snow showers, but the main snow with this kind of comes Friday night over the mountains and then spreading across the rest of the region on Saturday. That's because the area of low pressure off the coast of California is kind of moving through the area off to our south. And then as we move into Saturday night and we scoot that system out of here, we'll see snow end from north to south by the time we hit about midnight or so. It'll be airy, fluffy snow. You can use the leaf blower, you can use the broom to clean it off in a lot of cases. Heavier over the mountains, the foothills, than what we'll have out across the plains, where you probably are on the lower end of this 1 to 3. There may be some spots along the interstate where we're closer to 4, especially as you start to transition into the hills here. And then some of the ski resorts, I still think will get more than a foot of snow with this. But there's only winter weather advisories in effect for Colorado's high country, not winter storm warnings, which indicate heavier snow, more wind, more travel impact type things. So not the biggest storm we've ever seen across Colorado's mountains. Temperature-wise on Saturday, single digits above and below zero to begin the day. Will be chilly over the mountain areas as well, but back into the 20s and 30s on Saturday for the high country, and only hanging out around 9-10 degrees for a lot of us east of the mountains. Some of the foothill areas may pop into the teens. Woodland Park is probably warmer than Colorado Springs on Saturday again. And so this is going to be an impact as we get past Sunday. Things will be quieter across southern Colorado. Sunday, kind of a wild day, though, as the Arctic air maybe recedes here. And we may get some areas into the 30s, while parts of the plains are still in the teens. There could be some wild differences right up against the foothills. Places like the Air Force Academy might hit 30. Downtown Colorado Springs is still hanging out in the teens. One of those really, really fun things to kind of see. But then we get that out of here. We're warmer next week. We get back into the 40s. And so hunker down here if you're not somebody that likes cold. It might be time to watch some movies, do some puzzles, read a book, get the fire on, all kinds of that fun stuff here on Friday and Saturday. Have a good day.